YouTube's happening. It is Saturday, October 18th. We're talking NFL now. We have 12 games on the slate for tomorrow, which is Sunday. So we're going to break these games down. You can see all the games right here. I can fit them all on screen like that. So we're going to break all 12 of these down. Spreadsheet props. You know what we do around here every single day. We break these down. It's got to go quick. It's the halftime of the morning slate of the early slate of college football. So I'm going to try to knock this out between this and the third quarter. That way I can get back to the games because obviously there's some good games happening right now. So enough of that. If you want the plays typed out or access to the spreadsheets or anything like that, go check out the HQ right there. Otherwise, let's stop wasting time. Let's jump to that first game right now. Okay, so I'm going to explain how things work on the first one, and then on the rest of 2 through 12, we're going to go a lot faster, okay? I want you to see how the process works, how the mind works, how we do everything here. So the first game is going to be the stupid early game because it's so early and so stupid because it's stupid overseas. I don't like overseas games, if you can't tell. So I'm tired of them. The fact is, they start at 9 in the morning. It's like, I don't want to have to get up even earlier than on a Sunday. Come on, I ain't got time for it. We got LA versus Jacksonville as our first game. LA, 154 money line, 2.5 spread, 44.5 total. Those are our three. We pop over, look at our spreadsheet. We see what we have here. We have points per game versus points allowed. Offense v defense. Pretty straightforward. 19v14, 15v4. We look at the last 3 games here. The why we do 3, because that's 3 weeks of data. And we have time where teams can actually make adjustments during those 3 games. Baseball, we look 10 games back because you don't have breaks between games usually. So the main thing we look at, offense, passing yards, defensive yards allowed. That is a mismatch if I've ever seen one. Rams are going to shred that Jacksonville secondary. Sorry, they are. Then you got 20 versus 23. That's kind of a push. We don't need to worry about that. 27v11, that is a defensive lean on the running side. 21v17, that is a defensive lean on the other side as well. So they shouldn't run the ball much. If the Rams are smart, he might throw for 400 yards. If they're smart, we'll see what happens. And this is based solely on who you played in the last 3 games. These are all professionals, so they're all fairly good. There's no dominant team this year in the NFL. Have you seen, like, the Eagles have the best record, and I don't know how they have this many wins. Tampa Bay, half their team is injured. So it's a weird year in NFL. So everything's cool. Let's pop over here. And one thing we need to do is make sure we look at our depth charts, make sure who's hurt, who's not, get it out. So schedules up here, LA depth chart, load them up, and we see, here we go. Stafford is going to have himself a day. But no Puka, that's fine. Devontae is going to have a big day. Whittington might, Tutu will. You see all these. We go down to defense. Anything missing out of here? No, everybody seems to be there. Good stuff. Cardi Party is there. Good stuff. Let's go over here to Jacksonville depth chart. T-Law, Etienne, Thomas, Travis Hunter ain't doing much. Brown, if we come down to the defense, this group right here, this group is going to get cooked. I'm sorry, they just are. Statistically, they will. They're giving up 300 yards a game. That's not good. That's not professional. So now let's go over to props. This is Outlier. Link in the pinned comment. Click it, sign up. Go get you a week for free. It's there for all sports. Quick refresh. Make sure we get the crispiest lines, and we set this up. Get rid of the game. Change this over to Rams and Jags. Load them up. We sort by last 5 because that's the best we can do. And I want to see who's been doing their job in the last 5 games, because they played 6 games now, so we can see what's happening. So we got Byron Young sacks, we got rushing yards with Blake Corum and 20. So we obviously go with a better number. Parker Washington receptions, Byron Young tackles assists, and Quinton Lake tackles assist. Obviously, none of those was Stafford passing. So what are we going to do? We're going to go find some Stafford passing, because absolutely Stafford 250. That's our number. No, it's 247. Let's get the better one. Better one, please. Thank you. So let's go ahead and open up some of these so we can actually see what's happening. Parker receptions, you can see, not good. 1.5. He's averaging 2.6. You could take this, but I'm not. No. I want Rams offense. That's what I want. And who do we want? Tackle assist. That's actually good. 5.6 on a 3.5 looks pretty good for 120. You can see where they get it. We'll leave that one. That one looks good. What about Quinton Lake? Tackles assist. Not as good. So go away. Bye. Stafford passing. 247. Yeah, he didn't pass much against Baltimore, which Baltimore also has a pretty bad pass defense, but I mean, you see it. Jacksonville, he should be doing something like this right here. These numbers is what he should do. So I'll probably take Stafford over 247 to the point where I'm going to type it in. Stafford, because I don't know who's going to throw it to. Puka was playing? Sure, give me Puka for 150, but not this. 247.5 pass yards. That's my play for Stafford. I really don't want to go with another play just because who the hell knows in the NFL is going to happen. Byron Young sacks. Damn. Byron Young, what are you doing? You are assaulting these quarterbacks. 1, 2, 1, 1, half 1, over half 110. I don't know anything about Jacksonville's O-line situation, but I can tell that if they're 21st in rushing and yeah, the early score 50. I mean, he's doing it against everybody though. Okay, I gotta double this one up. This is just too good to pass up on. Doesn't that look good? Looks good to me, right? Looks good to you too. So good stuff. So I think we're gonna take Young sacks. Absolutely, gotta take that. So Young over 0.5 sacks. Sure, for 110. Who else has that line? There's everywhere else you can get it. Yeah, I'm down. Sign me up for that one. So I'll take that for sure. Quorum, if you want to take Quorum rushing, I don't know why you would, but hey, have fun if you do. Tackles assists for Young. Uh, wait, same dude who's just dominating on tackles and sacks. That doesn't happen often. So, huh. So him a sack or him say that's 120. I think I might just keep him a sacks because that looks pretty good. He does everything. So yeah, give me Young, give me Stafford. I don't need anything else in this one. So if you want to play anything else, here's the sheet. Have fun. I'm gonna stick with Stafford tossing that tater and Young just dominating. So give me those two. We're gonna move on to the other games next. Okay, you see how that went, right? So I think I explained it pretty well. If you have questions, drop in the comments. I'll answer the best I can, or somebody else will, because I mean I got some awesome people that comment. That good stuff. So we're going to move on. We have 11 more games to cover. Next game up is going to be New Orleans and Chicago. Everyone's favorite game to watch, that I'm sure. No. So we got Chicago 4.5 at home. 46.5 is our total. Head over to the sheets. We load them up. Change this to Chicago, and we see what we got here in the numbers. Look at Chicago's offense. Look at them playing like 3-2. They've won three. They won 3 in a row now. Who let the Rams win? I mean, the Bears win 3 in a row. That can't be right, is it? I got to find out for myself. Yeah, Cowboys, Raiders, and Washington. Oh, okay. Okay. Apparently, you change coaches to a coach that knows what he's doing, and all of a sudden things start clicking a little bit, huh? So that's a push, really. That's defense. There's your game right there. Is Kamara running down Chicago's throat? That's what everybody should be focused on. Like, this is good, but the New Orleans defense ain't that bad. So, huh. And then third downs, we look at third downs as well. Nothing really stands out. So New Orleans running. Huh. Okay. Let's go look at the depth charts and everything just to see who's in, who's out. Yeah, look at the wins. Wow. Depth chart, Bears, who's playing? Swift is questionable. That ain't good. It's Saturday afternoon. That ain't good. Caleb DeRome has been just connection galore. That's good stuff. We come down to the defense, a couple injuries. That's what you want to see. You want to see the D tackle questionable when you want to take a rushing prop. Absolutely. Yes, please. And then the middle was that's the Sam linebacker. Yeah, he's out already. We've got some IRs in the linebacking core in the ends. Yeah, I'm liking that. Saints, let's get your depth chart. Let's see. Rattler, Camara. Going to take you for sure. Probably that's who I'm taking. That's the play. If I'm targeting a prop before we get to the props, it's going to be Alvin Kamara. Absolutely. So look at our D, special teams. Cool. Whatever. Don't care about that. Props, please. Let's go. Let me move NFL over here so I can see what I'm doing. What is this? Hockey? Go away. I'm done with you already. Let's change this up to Saints and Bears. And we're going to load up a lot of green. Oh, it's a lot of green. Anybody see Kamara? There's Kamara. I just saw it. That's going to start with him first and see if this is what I want. If it is, I'll just glance at the other ones because this is the play I want. I don't want receptions. I want RR, baby. R and R. 69.5. Nice. Chicago's got the 30th ranked rush defense and the 9th ranked pass defense, but he does make catches out of the backfield. I think they're going to use him a lot. They're still using him a good bit on rush. So how many rush attempts are you getting? I don't like how this is going down, but I'm still going to take it because you have that ability. So 2025, you have done this. Yeah, it's okay. He has a great matchup though. So let's see. Anybody else on here we want to take? Group field goals. I do love me some field goals for a kicker. Yes. Yeah. College kickers? Nah. NFL kickers? A few of them, yeah. Receptions, Rattler passing. I'm not taking passing against Chicago. They're top 10 in pass defense. More. I guess we take, I don't want to take more of anything. I'm taking Rome. And Rome Duzé for a touchdown looks 4 out of 10 right there. I could show you that one. Absolutely. Look at Rome. He didn't have one last game, but he has 5 touchdowns in 4 games. So, see, good stuff. You could take that if you want to, but I'm not. Why you gotta be so good at field goals all of a sudden? I can see Kamara getting them down there to the point where he gets the field goal range and Group A makes the field goals. I can absolutely see that happening because that's what he's done this year. 2-0-2-2-4-4. That's a 2-3 on a 1-5 at a -110. I'm about to be a groupie. Let's see, Group B, over 1.5 field goals made. Sign me up. And then I think I still want to take Kamara, but it is 124. It's a little, I don't love this history. And I don't love how the attempts keep going down. I don't like that. So I think Kamara's gonna be the game plan if they're smart, but if not, I think Group A is gonna be the worker here. So give me Group A field goals. I'm gonna leave everything else off next. All right, next up we got Miami and Cleveland. Cleveland's a 2.5-point favorite at home with a 36.5 total. We look at the spreadsheet and we see Cleveland's defense is not getting any help from the offense because usually their defense is nasty, like 102, 218. These are usually green because they're in the top 10 usually. But when the offense is this damn bad, look how bad they are. Passing, rushing, and third downs are miserable. I'm sorry, Gabriel's gonna do what he can, but eventually, you know it's gonna be time. It's gonna be shutdown time. It's coming. It's coming. You know it is. So, um, Miami, what's the advantage here? There's like nothing here. Like there's no advantage here. 30-second rush defense, you can't run the ball. So I don't know what to do with this one. This one's screaming pass to me, if anything. Like, if anything, the smart thing is keep the money in the pocket, probably. But we'll look. We'll look at the depth chart. What the hell are these uniforms? Okay, that is bright. That is bright. Oh my, I'm blinded after that one. Everyone seems like they're good. Let's see. I mean, just take Waller for like 2 touchdowns. You're probably good to go because that's what he's been doing apparently. So, um, defense. You see the defense there. Storm Duck is questionable. Nothing else here. Let's come over to Cleveland. Look at their depth chart and go down. Njoku's out. Didn't know that. Now I know. Tillman's IR. Norvadian's questionable. I mean, Judkins might be able to run on Miami, but if you're continuing to run, this is 1-5 versus 1-5. This game is absolutely top tier. Put it in the bin, roll it to the curb, take it out. Garbage truck come picks it up. That's what it is. This game is not good. Not good at all. Goodbye, you two. I'd rather watch Saints. Absolutely. At least they have a little bit of promise. Dolphins. Right there. Got them. And what y'all got for us? Anything good? HA touchdown. Tua for rushing for 3 yards. It seems like the thing's always here. 2.5. That's a better line there. We'll look at it. Passing attempts for Tua. Are you going to throw 31 times against Cleveland? Sure. Jalen Phillips, 2.5 tackles. That's too low. We don't take tackles that low. HA touchdowns. Sure. Chubb tackles assist. No, there's like nothing here. All right, whatever. 2 rushing yards. 10, 6, 5, 4. You take that. Have fun. Good job. Pass attempts. You can see he has 31.8 in his last 5 games, and he's averaging 30.5. So the line is plus 105. Take it. I could see that maybe, but HA touchdowns is probably the best play if you're going to take something in this game. Over is plus 116. He had 2 last time. Yeah. For me, though, nah, fam. No. Oh, no. We're going to pass and move on to a better game. Ooh, I gotta like rinse the taste of my mouth after that garbage game. Ugh. Moving on. What's the next game? New England, Tennessee. Not much better. I say that. New England's not doing too bad, are they? They're like Drake May's popping off a little bit, ain't he? So let's go back up here. New England 6.5 on the road, 42.5 is our totes. Let's look at these offensive numbers. New England should be good, right? Yeah. 10th in passing. Oh, but Tennessee's really good at shutting down the pass. Neither team can run the ball. It's the first thing I see here. So yeah, that versus that and that versus that. You can't score. Your defense is good. Tennessee might not score 10 points this game. New England should be good here. Like I know this is this, but I mean, Drake May's been popping off at it. He's been doing pretty good. Let's go over here and look at these 2 depth charts to make sure nothing crazy is happening. So hit back. Let me open up a tab. Thank you. Yeah, cool. So spreadsheet to this, depth chart for the Pats, and we see Drake May. I mean, how many? You only got 2 running backs left, and this one likes to fumble 17 times a game. How do I know? I take him several times, and he always doesn't do anything because he's fumbling, and he's benched for him. Just put him in. So other than that, nothing else is really standing out. A couple question marks on defense. Nothing crazy. Come over to Tennessee. Look at their depth chart. Anything new? Ridley's out. Uh-oh. Who's Cam Ward going to throw to? I know. The ground, probably. That's what he's been doing a lot of. Man, I don't know who's calling plays, but I know they fired their coach, but somebody needs to do something because Cam Ward ain't that bad. We know he's not that bad. And he's looking like Will Levis part 2 and actually looking worse than Will Levis. So yeah, we come down to defense. You see that? Special teams, cool. Joey Sly, that's a nice little kicker. We'll see what we got over here. Let's look at the props. Let's get rid of A-Chain. Let's get rid of Tua. Changes over to Tennessee, the Titans. And what do we got? Give me something good. That's a lot of green. Okay. Tajay Spears has a couple lines. We'll take the better line, obviously. We got Pollard, we got Chig, we got a few for Chig. We got yards and receptions. I'll start with yards to see if any of that looks good. Pollard, Cam were pass attempts. I mean, how many? Okay, there's Joey. I knew he's going to show up there. And then we got some defensive ones. Interesting. Only at Hard Rock, huh? I don't like that. If it's only at one book, I don't want to show it because I can take it at Hard Rock, but it doesn't mean you can take it. Just it's the same if it was like, DraftKings. Like, black people can't use that, so I'm not going to show those. So let's focus on the ones we have. Spears, rush, receiving yards combo. I mean, damn. That was all last season. And all of a sudden, this season popped off, and look, he ain't done that. Where was this from last year? Go back to these numbers, dude. You were balling out last year. So I'm not going to touch that. Nope. Receiving yards 2025. You have averaged 36 on a 29. That's not good. 39 last time. So you have a 10-yard cushion outside this game here. It's a new coach though. I'm intrigued how the new offense is going to look. So I'm gonna leave it off. I'm gonna leave it off. Pass attempts 34, 32. Something tells me he's going to come out and just air it out like nonstop because that's, I mean, New England's defense is average on both sides. But am I going to bet this? No, I lean this over, but I'm not going to take that. Lastly, if I'm taking something, yeah, 2.6 on a 1.5. Yeah, give me Joey for 2. I'll do this. I took him here, and that was sad. But I've also took him here and here, and yeah, so yeah, we'll go slow. SLYE over 1.5. Field goals made. We're back to the field goals, baby. We're taking that next. All right, Tennessee's done. Let's move on. Kansas City and Las Vegas. Interesting little matchup. Let's go. Where's it at? It's up here, isn't it? Nope. There it is. Found it. 12.5 point favorites, huh? All right, 45.5 our total. That's cool. Nothing crazy. Let's see. You can't throw the ball. Good defense. That cancels that out. That leans. I mean, James might have himself some yards out there versus KC, but I just can't see it. I see the numbers, but I mean, this versus that you can't throw. It's 2 versus 28 in scoring. I mean, you're getting outscored by 9 points a game. You're outscoring teams by 9 points a game. So we get a 12.5 difference, and you're on the road. This feels like a game KC should roll fairly easily. Both teams' third down defense is abysmal. Ugh, disgusting. Why they're so bad last 3? What's the over under? 45.5. That plus that does come out to 47. 48.4 to be exact. Could take that, and that gives up 47 right there. I might take the over. If Vegas can do anything to keep it close, then we might have ourselves a nice easy over. So let's look at the teams to see if anybody's hurt, banged up, or what have you. Go Las Vegas, depth chart, and ugly ass uniforms again. Jacoby's questionable. Brock. No, not Brock Bowers. Oh no. Anyways, defense. Yep. Depth chart Chiefs. What do we got? Anybody popping up? Left tackle being out. It's a big damn deal. It's a big damn deal not to have the left tackle. Defense. Bucker. Okay, cool. Let's go props. Probably a kicker prop in this one. Maybe. I don't really want to take KC with a left tackle out. That ain't good. That ain't good. Let's see. Ooh, we have a lot of green in this one. Okay. Kareem Hunt rushing yards, huh? JC again. We'll look at JC. We'll look at Kareem Hunt. We'll do that. Juju. I'm not doing Juju Smith-Schuster. Rush receiving is the same as receiving. Come on now. That tells you a lot about this. Juju could stay his ass there. Kelsey we'll look at for receiving yards for sure. And Marquise Brown. Sure. Yeah. So JNT receiving yards 70. So what is your rush receiving combo? Because this is what you got to do. 155, 86, 70. You need 80 yards. I feel like I have to take this. I mean, he has to be the offense, right? And you need to start, dropping it off. Give him some screens. That's what he needs to do. So, and they did a little bit of it, you can tell, but not too much. Hunt has not played. Let's see, 2025. Yeah, he has played. 31, 28, not enough. I wouldn't touch that. Kelsey has been actually doing fairly well at the yards. 2025, he's averaging 53 on a 37. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. What's his touchdowns? Sure, it's pretty high. Okay, he has 2 touchdowns. When is National Tight End Day? That one Sunday they always do nothing but tight ends. That day, take all the tight end props. Don't care. You know what? I'm actually curious now. NFL National Tight End Day 2025. What day is that? Next Sunday. Okay. note to self, don't forget. So, but for this Sunday, I think I want to take Kelsey 38. That seems like a low number for 105. I'm down. Kelsey. I kind of want to take Kelsey, but I kind of want to take, oh, we didn't finish. Damn. Damn. Okay, 24. Why it's lower? I see that. I see that. But I like Kelsey more because he's the tight end, obviously. So, and he's going to get, this feels like they're feeding him more. It's almost like they know something like him might be his last year. I firmly believe he's retiring after this year. Firmly. I could be wrong, but you know how that goes. Receptions. Yeah, his catches are going up. His targets are going up probably. Yeah, we're going to go Kelsey receiving yards for sure. Kelsey over 38.5 receiving yards. Yeah, that's the play I want. Do I do this one? I'm gonna say no. I lean this one. I lean it, but I'm not gonna take it. I don't trust the Vegas' play calling. I just don't. So we're gonna take Kelsey and move on. And I went ahead and typed up a moneyline parlay space just so when I get done, we'll go back through and do a moneyline parlay because it's NFL. You gotta have a parlay for the money lines, obviously. So next game up is going to be Philadelphia and Minnesota. Okay, good to know. Let me close out some of this stuff. Philadelphia Eagles, Minnesota Vikings. Perfect. So what we got? Where we got? Where we at? Is it up top? Rams and Eagles. There it is. Eagles are 1.5 point favorites on the road with a 43.5 total. A lot of low scoring games up here so far. All right. This is what I was saying, start of the video. I don't, how is Philadelphia winning games? Like they are miserable statistically. In the last 3 games, 31st in rushing at 68.7 yards. What the hell? Saquon's getting that batting curse. He ain't getting hurt. He just can't do anything. So, I mean, defense, Minnesota. This all leans Minnesota. It's Minnesota plus 1.5. Yeah. Let's go look at this. Anything tell me why I shouldn't take Minnesota? Depth chart, Eagles. What do we got? Anybody hurt? Not really. The guard's questionable. A fullback is on IR. Cool. Nothing crazy there. Let's come on down to the base D. We see. And then on top of it, you got the wide receivers beefing with Hurts because they're not throwing it enough. So they got drama happening. So let's go over here. Minnesota depth chart. Take a look at what we got. JJ is questionable. That's fine. Put Carson Wentz in. I think he'll do all right. It's just Philadelphia's pass D is not the best right now. So Jordan Mason, Jefferson, just throw it up to give it to him. That's all you gotta do. He's down there. Just do what Flacco did. Throw it to him 23 times. You're gonna win the game. So it's an easy plan. Easy play. So you get him on down, yep, cool stuff. Or take him to kick field goals. He's good at that. So let's pop over here, get rid of you and you, change you over to Eagles. Yep. And what do we got? Very little. Kicker. Yeah, I knew he'd be there. He's good at kicking. So Cooper DeJean tackles assist. I don't want to take the guy. I just kind of bash this whole unit group. I'm like, they're not going to be that good. Why would I take you for tackles assist? Naylor, no. I'll show Naylor, but not for me. AJ Brown receptions, sure, if you care. And Goddard touchdowns. That's 4 out of 5, huh? Yeah, last 4 games. He had 5 touchdowns in 4 games. And Calcaterra is out, so yeah. And they're doing the tush push with like this weird pitch to him now. So it's a little annoying too. It's like you think like I'm trying to take Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown score. They line up in tush push. I mean, I get it. They're on the 3, not the 1. And all of a sudden he does it. And then like, next thing you know, he's scoring a pitch touchdown. Like what? Annoying. Anyway, Brown receptions, 4.8 and a 4.5. Not good. It's a pass. Naylor. Outside is what the hell game against Pittsburgh. The rest of it's pretty decent. 25 and a 14. You could take that, but I think I'd rather take Will Riker to kick. Oh, we had 0 against Cleveland. Huh? Ooh. Okay. Well, this is what I'm going to do. I think I'm taking Minnesota. I can't trust Philadelphia on the road with this at Minnesota. Nah, fam. Give me Minnesota plus 1.5. Hell, give me Minnesota moneyline. I'll take Minnesota moneyline for that 120 right there. I'm doing it. So that way I don't have to put them in the moneyline parlay because I don't know if I want to do that. I'm not that crazy. So, but I'll take them just straight up moneyline for 120. I'm good. Next. Moving on to game number Carolina and the Jets. Oh my God. I thought it was going to be, there was nothing worse than Miami, Cleveland, or New Orleans, Chicago, or New England, Tennessee. There is. It's called Carolina and the Jets. Oh, Carolina's favored 1.5. Or wasn't the Jets favored? And it's flopped. It's swapped. I'm making up words. 41.5. All right. Let's look at the number. Pass defense, pretty good with the Jets last 3. Look at you can't stop. Oh my God. Rico is about to daddle all over them. Yes, Rico. Just yeah, that's where we're going. Let me get rid of them. We gotta look some depth charts real quick, but Carolina is about to like win like 7 games. You can be like, whoa, the Panthers, yeah, because Rico's an angry runner, very angry. So, and that's what my favorite type of running back, the ones that run like they want to hurt you. So, and I don't care, Chip. I don't care if you're back. This man better get all the yards still. I know he's second now because he's back supposedly, but he's going to be on a pitch count. You know he is. So it's going to split. He's going to continue to dominate. It's the Jets. Who knows? So, anything else? Yeah. Both. Let's see. Left guard, right tackle, both questionable. Come down to the D. Nothing really up. The hell? Okay, that confused me for a second. I literally thought that was a quarterback, but yeah. Anyways, oh, okay. Jets depth chart. Garrett Wilson's doubtful. Other than that, everybody seems to be pretty good there. And then same on defense. Nickelback and same linebacker banged up a little bit. So props, load them up, get rid of you, and change it over to Jets. Or we didn't. Where are we at? Jets, right there. Got you. That's a lot of green. Okay. We got Tommy Tremble for 2 catches. Sure. We got Coker for at least 24.5. Sure. Chuba receiving. No. Chuba gets rush receiving. He's a running back. No Rico, huh? You're not even gonna put Rico up here. How dare you forsaken Rico? I'll look at it myself. Where's Rico? There he is. I'll find you. Don't worry. I got you. There's no way you're going to be that good for 2 games and then they don't touch you at all. I ain't buying that. If that's the case, fire that coach before the game starts. Is that your game plan? Fired. Done. Don't care. Where's rush receiving? Give me. You don't do this 2 games in a row and then just get benched. It don't happen. Now we're at 74.5. I'll take that out of principle because I think this man going to be on a pitch count of some sort. And hell, he might do the same thing. Hold up. Hold up. I'm looking at the numbers and he's at 46. So he's at 46. He's at 74. Gee, I wonder who's going to get the most of the carries. Give me Rico. I ain't playing these games. Dowdle, you got to reward the man for doing that. You have to reward him. You have to. Over 74.5 rush plus receiving. Hell, Prize Picks probably has one of those squares where you can take both of them combined for like 110. Do that. So you're probably good. So R&R, combine them together. Hell, the Jets are so bad defensively that I could almost, on the rushing side, that I might take both these dudes. I'm not going to do it. I'll take Rico, but yeah, I'm done. Next. All right, moving on to Giants and Denver. Okay, cool. We like Denver. We like Giants. That's cool. Giants electric with Dart and Scatterboom. Captain CT over here. It's just, it's electric, a little crazy. Kind of like it. So it's fun to watch. Football should be fun. We have currently Denver 7.5 point favorite at home with a 40.5 total. We come over to the spreadsheets and I mean, they're fun to watch, but they're not good. So let's be real. One game they did decent. Scattered with the 3 touchdowns. That was great. They can run the ball. Dart is not a good thrower. Now, I'm sure it's the play scheme, the play call, whatever. But you're going up to number 1 pass defense. Not a good time. And the number 2 rush defense. Denver by 7.5, huh? That's it. Probably take that one. Anything else we want to take? Giants are good on 3rd down, though, surprisingly. They suck on 1st and 2nd down. Probably that's what it is. Oh, let me get rid of this. We gotta look at the depth charts and everything, see who's who and who's what. So, all right. Oh, and New York, here we go. Come on down. Slayton's out, center's out. That's a big damn deal. All right. Come on down to the base D. We see this. We go over here to Denver, look at their depth chart, see what they got cooking over here. We see Bo, we see Dobbins. They do not feed him like they should. He's banned. I'm sorry. J.K. Dobbins is banned because they don't use him like they should. Like, anyways. I don't know why they keep trying to force Bo Nix to throw when he's not. I mean, he's 12th in passing at 240.7 last 3 on average. I don't know. Some of these, yeah, I get annoyed. What can I say? Let's get rid of you two. Change this. Oh, didn't even look at Jalen Coker. Whoopsie. Or Trumbull. Whoopsie. Got so excited about Rico. Let's see, change this over to Giants and Broncos. And there we go. There's all the green. J.K. Dobbins rushing. You're not going to fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me. Can't get fooled again. That's right. So we'll look at him, though. Don't worry. And Scatterboo. I mean, I'll look at it because I know you want to see it. I ain't taking it. Hell, I might take the under. That's how the Denver rush D is nasty. The pass D is nasty. The D is nasty. Riley Moss tackles assists. We'll look at Adebo. Yeah, he was everywhere in the game. They said his name a lot on the broadcast. RJ Harvey, we'll look at his stuff real quick. Dobbins, I got. Bo Nix likes to run a good bit himself. We'll look at that. Yeah, so we got enough. So start with Dobbins. See what I'm saying? See how annoying that is? Can't do it. Scatterboot, rush receiving 80 yards. I don't think he gets 80 yards against Denver. Did you see the sheet? Denver's allowing 117 through the air and 63 on the ground. That's it. Nothing else. That is nasty. So not a chance in hell I'm touching this. Sorry. Tackles, assists. You're at 7.4 and a 5.5 for 150. Man, if you want 150, I'd take that. But that's a little too rich for my blood. I'm going to pass on that one. Riley Moss, tackles, assists for you 4.8 and a 4.5 is not good enough. Harvey receiving, no, not good. And then lastly, Bo Nix rushing. You think he's going to run against Giants run D, who was 13th ranked? So for me, I think Denver wins this game. It is 7.5. Let's go see what the line for 7 is. The pure 7 is. Let's go open the match details. Let's go alt spread and come on down. Find a Denver 7. What we got? Oh, well, not that 7. The others. I was like, what the hell? Denver -7 is 107. Yeah, so we're going to take Denver -7, just pure that. I ain't buying the hype for the Giants. You see the stats. Yeah, they were fun for one game. That was fun. That was cute. Now you're facing the real team. Let's see what happens next. All right, moving on from Denver. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 left. Yes. So we're Chargers. We should be at the nighttime slots now, at least. I think we were last time in Denver. So Indianapolis and LA Chargers. So what do we have? We're down here, obviously. Chargers, right there. So we got LAC -1.5 at home with a 48.5. This should be a fun game right here. Indiana Jones out here leading them to victory, 5-1. Defense can't stop anything, which is good for the Chargers. Their defense is nasty. This passing leans Chargers. Rushing though, Colts. Taylor's going to have a day. Absolutely. Give me Taylor R&R. Absolutely. That's what I want. Neither team can be stopped on third down because they can't stop nobody. So, yeah, I think we know what's going to happen here. I'm leaning over actually a little bit. I don't trust the Chargers offense. I like the Colts offense. They're pretty good. Colts +1.5 might not be bad either. So let's go look at this and see what we actually, let me check something right quick. We want Colts. We want Los Angeles. Yeah, let's go. Let's do this first. Depth charts to make sure we have everybody online. Downs is out. That ain't good. Doolin's out. That's not good. But Taylor's there. That's what matters. Indiana Jones is there. That's good. Base C, you see who's in and out. Let's go over here to the other side. Chargers. Tell me you got some injuries on the D line. Be nice. You out. Joe Alt's still doubtful. Man, that's a big time loss. Right tackle. So the tackles are still banged up pretty good. That's not good. Right inside linebackers questionable. Free safety's questionable. Let's go over here and look at some props, shall we? I think I still want to take Taylor. I think I want to take Taylor still. R&R, definitely. Are you up here? You probably are. You absolutely probably are. Jonathan Taylor. At least I found your name. That's good. Will Disley on 6 receiving yards. No, I'm not looking at that. Buckner. Let's see. Pierce. We'll look at Pierce. Quentin. We'll look at Quentin. We'll look at Dicker the kicker is at 60%. So we're not going to look at it. Sadly, I know. But I do need to look at Taylor rush receiving because that's his touchdowns, right? So we want rush receiving. How crazy is this number going to be? 113. Ooh, Chargers are 28th in rush D. So I think it's something we got to take because he gets used in the pass game somewhat. I mean, a little bit as needed. So 115 from 113. That feels a little high. How do you do all last year? He hit this line. He hit this number 50% of the time last year. I feel he's better this year. So, and he hit it half the time now too. So it's a 50-50 split. Okay. Pierce, you see what he's been up to. Chargers are 5th ranked pass defense, so I'm not going to take that. Johnson is the same situation. Not doing that. I feel like I got to go Taylor just for the matchup sake. Now the question is, do I go Taylor or do I stay with the money, like the Indianapolis side? Do I think they win? Because based on all this information, all these numbers, they're really good at running. That's going to get shut down. Passing, they can take advantage of it, though. So, like, they can take advantage passing. They can take advantage running. Neither one can stop third down. This is going to be a higher scoring game. So, give me over 48.5 because that's our total. Rocking 48.5. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Over 48.5. That's the way for me. I'm moving on next. Moving on to Washington and Dallas. The lack of defense. I can already smell it coming from Dallas. And this whole game really in general. Oh, buddy, let's see. Dallas 1.5 point favorites at home with a 54.5. We come over here to the sheets, and I mean, come on, look at it. Just look at it. Let me open up these tabs real quick. Number 1 offense, number 10 offense, third worst defense. Both can't stop passing. You can't pass that well anyways. Dak's gonna shred you through the air. If you could run all that all over the I mean, defense is so bad. This is gonna be a very high scoring game, right? 54.5. I think the over's the play. Look at that. 2 of the 3 worst third down defenses, 2 of the 5 worst or 6 worst rush defenses, and both bottom 10 pass defenses. Yeah, we're going over. Absolutely. Let's go look at some depth charts just to make sure. Let's see who's banged up. Washington has who's you're about as bad as Tampa. Who's going to catch the ball? Somebody, running backs, probably tight ends. You know that. Let's come on down defensive wise. Cool, cool. Dallas. Let's look at your injury setup. Let's see who's playing. Dak, Javonte, CD Lamb is playing. Nice. Pickens. Yep. Yep. It's going to be a very and then you got your secondaries banged up too, Dallas. Not surprised. Not surprised. Over. Absolute over. Let's see. Just to make sure we'll go through and do our due diligence and check all this. Cowboys are right there. I'm blind. Let's see. That's a lot of green. That's a whole lot of green. Oh my God, it's a lot of green. I'm taking the over, but I will kind of slowly roll through this so you can kind of see. I'm not going to go into each one because I don't want to prop. I'm just going to get the over 54.5 and sit back and enjoy the show because it's going to be defense optional. So you can see who has here in the props. Like you got CD over here. I'll look at CD. We'll look at him. We'll look at the main ones. Like I'm not receptions. Don't care about. CD got so many random numbers. 77 for 121 or 80 for 115. I really go 80 probably. That might be the better known. Let's look at CD first. See what you got. 2025. You have not played. This is your first game back. So okay. So we'll see. If he's back, he's probably going to pop up one of these numbers. That's where he got hurt. So he should have a day. He should have a very nice day. Run defense for Washington is not good. So we'll look at Javonte. Obviously, look at you as well. Take a look. Peek at it. Yep, there you go. Not doing that. Anything else on you want to see? Get outlier. You got a week. You get a free week if you want to check all that out. I'm taking over 54.5 next. Moving on from Dallas, we're going to Arizona and Green Bay. Means Green Bay already. Cool. We got Green Bay 6.5 on the road with a 44.5 total. We look at a spreadsheet. It leans Green Bay. You can kind of squint and you see nothing but Green Bay colors. A lot of green and yellow on that screen. Advantages, rushing versus defense on Arizona. Other than that, passing versus Arizona defense, this is Green Bay. Green Bay should do first versus 20. 4 versus 9. Yeah, this should be Green Bay by 6.5. I don't see how or why this game should be close, but I mean, it's NFL. You never know sometimes. So all professionals, but we'll look at the schedule, see if, not schedule, but the depth chart to see if anything abnormal is going to show up. Josh Jacobs is questionable. Wicks is questionable. Right tackle's questionable. Out, questionable. McManus, no. Look at Arizona depth chart. I still, nothing's thinking me not. Murray's questionable. That means it might be Jacoby time. Either way, a banged up Murray or 100% backup. Either way, I'm liking Green Bay a lot now. Green Bay for sure. Let's go look up here and look at some props. Let's see if we got anything we like up here. Packers and Cardinals, and we have some, very few, but some. Like Jordan Love to run like 2 numbers, 10.5 yards. Sure, we'll look at it. Josh Sweat to get a sack, 325. Wow, 80%, not bad. Carter. Chad Ryland's been pretty money this year. McKinney tackles assists. We'll look at all of these. So Jordan Love, if you want to take him to run, he's been running more the last few games. You could take that. Ryland is at 222.02, which is below the 1. Not good enough. Sorry. Goodbye, Ryland. McKinney, 5.6 on a 4.5 does qualify, but 160 is way too high. So yeah, we're gonna do what I said. I'm taking Green Bay on the -6.5 tour, and we're gonna move on next. All right, Sunday night football time. We have Atlanta and San Francisco, and currently we have San Fran 1.5 with a 47.5. We come over to the numbers, and 1v2, 7v29. I mean, do we just take Bijan as hope for the best? Because that's what you do here. You just give it to Bijan, let him do his thing, because dude is amazing. Both offense and defense are nasty here. McCaffrey, too. You can take McCaffrey or Bijan because, oh my God. Disgusting. Let's see. Let's make sure everybody's healthy because you never know with these teams. So Atlanta and San Fran. Let's go to this and check out the depth charts. First thing we see is Mooney's questionable. Jake Matthews questionable. I see Bijan's healthy. I'm happy. We go down to the base D. Nothing there. We go special teams. Nothing. San Fran depth chart. Load them up. Purdy's out again. Mac Jones, who is going to be taking over again. Ricky Pearsall still out, defensive-wise. A corner and you were out. Not good. Not good. Let's check the props. There's only 2 props I even care about in this game. I don't care about anything else but these 2. And it's going to be the 2 R&Rs. Of course, Eddie Pinheiro has been absolutely perfect, so we could look at that too. McCaffrey, we're going to look at McCaffrey, and we got to go find Mr. Bijan. That's all I care about. Nothing else matters. I guess we could look at, like, for something for receiving for Atlanta, like Pitts, because San Fran's pass D is 29th at 266. Yeah. So, start off. Damn. Dude's been nasty. 4-4-2 was that's all this season too. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna add Mr. Pineiro over 1.5 field goals made. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So this is Sunday Night Football. We will add a couple extra plays just because, and I think you know where I'm going. I'm just gonna keep it real simple with you. Why even try when I can just do this? Give me this line, 112. From this should be a Bijan versus McCaffrey battle. So let me go McCaffrey over 112. Yeah, 112. That's fine. I don't care. 112, 0.5 R plus R. And then obviously I'm going to take this one too. Go ahead and just jump on over to it. Don't even care. Gimme. Yeah, 238. Yes. Both perfect. Nice little setups. Beautiful stuff. Yeah. So it's going to be Bijan over. What's that? 124.5 R plus R. Disgusting numbers overall. But yeah, you see what they can do. Amazing, both of them. So I think we're done. That gives me 3 plays in this game. I don't know who's going to win. I don't care who wins. So I got the kicker and I got both running backs R&R. So that is it for this one. Let's go ahead and set up a Moneyline parlay, shall we? Okay, Moneyline parlay time. We're going to go back to the top and just start clicking through each of these games and see if there's anything we want to add in there that makes it look good. Now, there's a couple obvious ones like Denver and Green Bay will get added, but we'll see if anything else wants to go with it. So Rams and Jacksonville. Typically, I would go Rams here, but it is in foreign soil, so I don't know how I feel about that. So, and I hate for my money line parlay to be busted because of this game, but I do think Stafford's going to. If Stafford loses this game for us and Jacksonville wins, I will do another money line parlay with just the remaining teams. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to throw LAR in there. LAR is going to go in there for sure. Don't you dare lose me another game being stupid with stupid play calls. Don't you do it. So moving on. Chicago, New Orleans. Not a damn clue. I don't care who wins. Thankfully, I'll watch Red Zone, so I might not see much this game. Just won't see it. Cleveland, Miami, same story. Don't care who wins. Don't know who wins. Don't really care. Tennessee, New England. I lean New England, but coaching changes tend to have weird things happen. So if the coach is still there, I'll take New England all day. But with the new coach, who knows? We'll leave it off. We got the kicker anyways. KC and Vegas. I'm taking KC in this one. I ain't silly. I know how this works. You take KC. KC got the refs. They good to go. I can't, obviously. Or do I? I don't know. Kansas City will go in there for sure because they have, yeah, good. They're at home too, which is beautiful. Minnesota, I already like Minnesota money line. I took them as a straight bet. I'm not going to throw them in the parlay as well, just in case. Just in case Philly turns it around because they have all the talent in the world to do that. So nothing there. No. This should be the Panthers, but I'd be damned because watch them be stupid and not give it to Rico and just start throwing it a lot for some reason. Just no. This should be Denver. I already got -7. Let's go ahead and throw them in the money line. I think the New York Giants thing was cute last week, but I think this time to yeah, you're facing the number 1 defense. Good luck. That's all I gotta say. Chargers and Colts. I lean the Colts, but I just want the over. I want a high scoring affair. So no. Dallas, same situation with Washington. Not a damn clue who wins. Points though. Points, please. Other than that, Arizona, Green Bay. I already got Green Bay on the spread, so I might as well put Green Bay in the parlay. Makes sense, right? Exactly. And lastly, San Fran, Atlanta. I don't know who wins, so we'll just leave it alone. I got props galore in this one, so I'm not going to do Monday night. We'll do Monday night together since it's 2 games tomorrow. So that gives us a 4-leg money line parlay of the Rams, the Chiefs, the Broncos, and the Packers. I like that. It's a good 4. So I think we're done here. Let's go up to the schedules. Get rid of you and you. Let's see. Monday. We have Tampa, Detroit, and Houston, Seattle. I will do both these matchups on Monday morning. I'll upload it. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. But either way, I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know what you're playing. Let me know if you agree, disagree, whatever. Check out the HQ if you want the plays typed out in a nice little list, or if you want access to the spreadsheets, or you just want to come join the chat and chat it up with us over on Patreon. That's what we do. And then go check out Outlier. Go get your free week. It's there. Other than that, we'll do all that, and I'll see you Monday for some more NFL. Peace.